So our top tips this Stoptober include getting prepared, making sure that you've reached out to us to get that support and we can kind of help you along the way. Plan ahead, so think about things that might be coming up and the types of things that you're going to do. Think about distraction techniques. One of my favourites always used to be making sure I had some dishes in the sink because you can't smoke a cigarette with wet hands. Another one of ours, our favourite, is peeling an orange and eating it segment by segment, which I know sounds like a little bit strange, but peeling gives you that hand movement if you are rolling tobacco, for example, and the segment by segment gives you that hand-to-mouth action. Plus you're eating something healthy if you're worried about putting on a little bit of weight when you quit. And also you're getting the vitamin C, which as a smoker you don't really absorb, it's used straight away, so you'll start to see the benefits in your skin a lot quicker if you start to eat a little bit healthy alongside when you're quitting. Another top tip of ours is to include some exercise into the early stages of your quit. Nicotine releases the same feel-good chemicals as exercise, so if you increase your exercise during your first 4 weeks, you'll notice the withdrawal symptoms reduce a lot more. And lastly, if you're using nicotine replacement therapy, we'd always encourage you to preload. And what I mean by that is, if you have a craving tracker that you've done before you've started your quit attempt, if you can write down when you have cravings normally before you start, that'll give you a good insight into when you're more likely to crave. So when you're using your nicotine replacement therapy, and particularly if you're using a secondary product on top of that as well, what that will allow you to do is start to use that secondary product or your initial product a lot earlier than you would. So for example, if you know you're going to have a craving at 11 o'clock normally, we'd say take a little bit of nicotine replacement therapy at about 5 to 11, so you've got it in your system before you start to crave. So what that will do is reduce that craving in the long run and also reduce the intensity if it arrives.